I'm Wendy Wortham.
I'm Cindy Daniel.
You're making my tits bounce.
We're identical twins with compensating personalities.
One of us must have been hitting the Texas tea early today.
I am a perfectionist. I am business oriented.
My time isn't free. Yeah, you're pretty tight-knit. Tight as barbed wire. So tight-fisted, you can take cold, squeeze it into a diamond.
I hate perfection, and I like fun.
You know what I find strange about your husband?
What?
That he's still trying to knock off a piece of ass when you've got that disco bush and he'd need a weed eater to find it. Yeah, well, he ain't getting none. Fix the deck. Fix something. Fix anything. Anything!
At the end of the day, we love each other. We make a hell of a team.
And we are the Pawning Planners.
The Pawning Planners fund events for families who really couldn't afford a traditional ceremony or service.
I can't wait!
We refurbish and then we resell antiques, jewelry, couture, clothing,
And we use that money to afford anyone a beautiful ceremony.
regardless of their income.
I wanted to have a wedding for her, and I don't exactly have the money for it.
You're wanting to swap, flip, or trade for services, right?
Yeah.
Score!
Why is your timeline so important?
My grandpa is not in great health, and one of the things he always wanted to do was have the chance to walk me down the aisle.
When Lisa and Terry came to me, I felt their story. She wanted her grandfather to have an opportunity to walk her down the aisle, and it touched my heart. What types of ideas did you have for this?
We were the band.
It's gonna be fairly expensive. We're gonna need cakes, flowers for the party. We're going to need tables and chairs, centerpieces. When people come to me, I don't think they fully comprehend what's gonna be involved in order to cover the cost of the event.
What do you got to flip? You got anything in mind? This road's so jacked up, it's about to knock my weave off.
After we determine the cost of the event, we appraise items they're willing to sell until we can meet that number.
Back it up to the bank!
After we plan the event, we'll refurbish and flip those items in the hopes of making some cash.
Howdy!
Howdy, friends.
Looks like we're gonna have to find about $1,600 worth of stuff to pull this off.
I guess let's do it.
All right, why don't you show us what you got? This is actually a vintage Meadowcraft circa 1970. Based on that, we're gonna have some value. I'm gonna have to clean and seal this tabletop. That's gonna take about 2 or 3 hours of my time. There's a crack on the side. I'm gonna give you 400. Are you fair with that?
I think that's good.
You got the dresser that goes with this mirror?
Yes, we do.
You'd have to replace the backing and the frame. It's kind of loose, so that would have to be re-glued. It's got the original bevel glass. All the pieces are still intact and they're hand carved. And I'd say 1910 to 1920. It's probably mahogany. The mirror was mint and it was the original one, which made it worth a lot more money.
That's good enough.
Don't break it.
I offer them $400. Tell me about that bike. Is that a Huffy?
I'm not sure.
Even if the bike was trash, those fenders were worth bucks.
I'll go ahead and do 40. Well, these are a little wobbly. They would need to be tightened up and stained. I'll give you 160 for the set.
That's fine with me.
Mind if I look at the box? Tools of the trade. This is a snack for later. And on this side over here, I got some snacks and some other stuff and a pen. But then I also have this.
A loop.
Ka-ching! And it's not a triple C, but doesn't have a whole lot of inclusions either.
We're gonna give you $600.
It's just really important to me, but I'll go ahead and do it.
Bypass all the bullshit and go for the good stuff. That's me!
Hey, what's the deal on this trampoline? I operate a business. Nothing's free for me, nothing's free for them.
Get up here, Big Mama. Big Mama! I can't get up, you jackass. About to lose my tits out of my bra.
I've got to look at how I can walk away with enough money to take care of my staff and my sister.
We're too old for this. Y'all can keep it.
I know it was a lot of sacrifice for you, but now the dirty work's on us.
Thank y'all so much.
Adios. Someone's got to be driving this chip, and that somebody is me.
You big ass butt out of my face.
When they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that fucking music, white boy! Lay down that boogie and play that funky music till you die, till you die."
I'm hungry. I wish I had some.
You're always hungry. That's the cake stand. When people come to me, generally they don't have any money. I have ways to cut corners and still pull it off and make it look good.
Thank you so much. You rock, man.
We often use an outdoor venue because it's free. All of the groomsmen and the bridesmaids are gonna come out at a diagonal level. All of the chairs are gonna come in at a diagonal level. You don't have to do a lot with decor because you can use nature, and then the things that we do have to buy are somewhat more limited.
Yeah, I like your shirts. Aye, matey.
Cindy does love pirate themes. I like the park idea because it's a pretty area. However, what are your feelings about if there is rain, having to change the event location on short notice?
It should be okay.
No, it should be all right.
We hope for the best, but based on weather right now, I can't predict Mother Nature. Or my sister. Oh God, this hailstorm's moving through. Dallas, rain, wind. We need a building. The weather destroying this event when I just got a load full of goods that I'm planning to flip.
There's the money blowing out the window.
We're not even gonna have time to eat today, so you better pack some snacks.
You always have 2 or 3 backup plans. What are you gonna do?
I always have a backup.
She always does.
Hello?
Lisa,
Yes, ma'am.
can you please let everybody know there's a change of venue? We're gonna move to the karate studio.
Oh, crap. Okay.
I need everybody posting this, making phone calls, whatever needs to be done.
You need to use social media
I'll let
like a
everyone
CB radio.
Listen,
All right, I'll start letting people know right now.
this is gonna be beautiful. I promise to exceed your expectations, and I keep my promises. Let's hit it. A lot of people might think that a karate studio is not a good place for a wedding. It's got sweat, it's got mats, but
It's a building. It's got a roof and 4 walls. Hell yeah!
and I've got to make it look like a wedding in less than 3 hours.
We're great at pulling it together with the resources we have, even if it means changing the game plan at the last minute.
Need a pair of scissors.
Plus, their wedding colors are red and black. Cover up the blue mats with black fabric. We're in business.
Where's those flower baskets at?
I know you give me them baskets, but I don't know what I did with them.
Where are the chairs? I need to see if those will fit. We're gonna cut all these open. We're gonna make bows out of them.
Thunderstorms over that park she's trying to set up at, so it's good we picked this venue.
Thank God we got the karate studio because the park's getting hammered. Fold these chairs up so I can put a table here and put a tablecloth on it, and we're gonna move everything here. Tape all the corners on your end.
The cake looks lovely.
This is great. This is great.
But I think your hat's on backwards. There you go. Well, we weren't gonna let the weather ruin Lisa's special day,
The bridesmaids have the bouquets. We need a flower basket for her.
so we transformed the karate studio into a wedding venue. Rock and roll, man.
I want him looking good.
Do what you want.
What foot are we leading with?
Right one.
And a slow gait.
They might not have the budget for a traditional indoor space, but Cindy and I know how to bring people together and make them feel special so that the event is unforgettable.
How you doing?
I don't believe you can
Okay.
make me look good.
Baby, I can make anybody look good. And here we go.
Yeah!
I'm so nervous.
No need to be nervous.
I know, but
My name is Wendy Wortham. I want to thank all of you for your patience, and I especially want to thank you for meeting us at this venue on short notice.
The wedding being held at a karate studio was a little different.
I love you. You're sweet, loving, caring, supportive, and I promise to honor you for the rest of my life.
What I had in mind when I found out it was going to be there was completely different than what it actually was when I got there. I promise to support you in your goals and dreams. I promise to always be there for you no matter what we are faced with.
I promise to honor, cherish, obey in sickness and in health, from death to us part.
Put a little spit on there.
I promise to love, honor, and cherish you in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
Rejoice with me and welcome Mr. and Mrs. Terry Williams.
The wedding was amazing. I had a lot of fun. It was awesome getting to read my vows to my husband that I wrote, having my family and my friends there, and my grandpa walking me down the aisle was the most amazing feeling in the world. But it turned out really well.
Who else could pull off a wedding in a karate studio but us? Because we're that good. Or that bad. Now it's time to make our profit. What are you doing? I'm putting a high gloss stone sealer on this. It's gonna add character and it's gonna look beautiful.
Material makes the difference.
I'll easily get $250 to $300. Flipping items takes a lot of time. Did you measure that?
Duh.
It involves a lot of work before we finally have that finished, gorgeous, beautiful product that people want to fight over to buy. This is a 1970 Village South. It's a solid cast aluminum. It has all the original hardware on it.
I'll throw an extra $500 in and take them right now.
You just made yourself a deal. Thank you so much. $250?
We can do that.
It's all about the money, money, money.
We earned it.
At the end of the day, we made an $1,100 profit. But giving somebody the chance to have her grandfather walk her down the aisle, it's priceless. And that's why we do it.
Nobody does it better, baby.